Hey, what's going on, everybody? I'm your host, Jay Russell, the AVR Road Show for America's Best Restaurants, and I'm out here in Tucson, Arizona, only about 2 hours away from Phoenix, Arizona. This is one of the sunniest places in Arizona. Over 300 days of sunlight. Soak up the rays here and try some delicious food. Renee sounds like a good place to try out. Let's go. All right, everyone, we made it over to the kitchen area now, and I'm ready to dig in and dive in. It is dinner time.
Nice.
All right, we got my man Steve with me, who's gonna be making some really good food with me. And from what I could tell in front of me right now, I see pizza dough.
That's
You're
it.
making me some pizza.
Since high school, yeah.
Since high school?
Absolutely, yeah.
So this man knows what he's doing. What kind of pizza are you making for me today?
We're gonna do a classic margarita style. We call it here a Old Town Classic.
Okay.
Add a little pepperoni to it, just 'cause it seems like that's the popular item everybody seems to add to it. So
I've never heard people say I don't like pepperoni. And to that person at home right now that does like pepperoni, this ain't for you. Okay, keep on going. Let's get into it.
all right, so we're gonna get into it then.
Okay.
Grab a dough out. We make all of our dough in-house from scratch.
Gotcha.
Naturally leavened, no added sugars, none of that stuff. As much as we can do in-house, we do it in-house.
How often do you do that?
Sausage. We do dough every day.
Every day?
Yeah,
Okay.
we have a mother dough, my lieutenant, the guy who kind of runs everything behind the scenes for me.
I love Luke.
Is doing
It's a good name.
he feeds the mother dough every day and does all that dough and everything.
Gosh.
Oh, got a little hole, got a little hole. We'll fix that up. We'll fix that up.
Baby.
We'll fix
That's
that
all
up.
right. Okay. Now I see this sauce you put on there. Is this made in-house as well?
Oh yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
gotcha.
We do organic tomatoes. Ooh. We were the first place in Arizona to bring in the organic flour, the organic tomatoes. I had to buy it by the pallet when we opened it up in 05.
Oh,
So we were the first place to do this stuff. So it was
okay.
It was a lot of fun. It was a lot of
Good stuff. It's
Yeah.
good being recognized for something like that.
Yeah, like I said, we do as much as we can in here. My other guy, right-hand man, is trying to get me to do the fresh mozzarella. So that might be our next step.
Okay.
Like I said, we're hand rolling meatballs every day. We're grinding sausage every day.
I mean, I think
All of our
people do
dressings.
not realize how much goes into just making a fresh pizza. I mean, they just think, they just stop by the places that are, $5 pizzas and it's just, ready to go.
Yeah, pizza's pizza. No,
Yeah. No, I can see this is made with love. Oh, the topping.
When I opened up, it's a matter of doing a classic recipe, but do it good.
Right.
Follow every ingredient. Make sure it's, you can trace it back as much as possible.
Sure. Now,
So-
you just put some more ingredients on that pepperoni.
Yeah, and then the heirloom tomatoes we get, we dice. So we have the fresh heirlooms that we have for the tomatoes for the salads. And then we dice up the little ends and every little bits here for the toppings for the pizzas. It works out good.
Gotcha.
No waste, no waste.
Oh,
A little bit
man.
of minced garlic that we throw on there. Like I said, it's a classic Old Town that we call it, but it's a margarita. So the tomato, the basil, the garlic. But then I add a little pepperoni.
You talking about margarita? I might have to get a drink to go along with this too. All right, sounding
Going
good.
in the oven.
All right, throwing that puppy in the oven. And normally, how long do you let that thing sit in there?
Unscreened for a few minutes, kind of loosens up a little bit, starts to rise, and you get a little spin for a couple minutes, and then you throw it on a screen and make sure the bottom doesn't burn.
Okay, gotcha.
And then it's just a matter of making it nice and brown.
Hold on a second, America. I want y'all to see this. There we go. Go ahead and let that loose. I already know it's gonna be a problem. Oh yeah.
Put it on a pan here.
I love the way this is cooked too. It's not too salty. Like this is cooked.
Nice little crunch
Oh,
to it.
that crunch, yes. Crispy, crunchy, and cheesy. Just like me at times. Phenomenal work. There's some more food I gotta go try. Let's go meet your wife out in the dining area.
Sounds good.
All right, everyone, we made it over to the dining room area now. Now, when you walk inside here, the name of the restaurant is Renee's. This is Renee. Okay.
It's me.
Yes. You were out in Michigan, you decided to come to Arizona, and now you have an amazing restaurant celebrating almost 20 years here.
Yeah.
Tell us about that journey.
We opened in 2005, and we just kind of thought we wanted some clean food that was kind of approachable. I was working in a restaurant, and I just reached out to the person I was working for and said, hey, my husband cooks pizza and Italian food. You want to invest in us? And he said yes, and 3 months later we had a restaurant. And we've been open since then. So this January will be 20 years.
20-year anniversary.
Yep. Yeah.
Goodness gracious. Tell me about the Tucson community and how they supported you for 20 years.
Yeah, that was my mission statement opening this restaurant, was that I really wanted to be part of the community. It's something that, I was young at the time. I was 26, 27 by the time this was opened. And I really found that I really wanted to find things to learn more about the people I was around and celebrate them.
Sure.
And doing a restaurant, you really get in the mix of everything. We're part of everybody's special occasions. We're part of every special event. We are there to host anybody that's coming to town. We're at every charity. So it was a really great way to kind of really learn about this place that we were really getting to know. And then as the years went on, we became a really big part of that. And we just learned and loved so much, and we feel the love back year after year. It's been amazing.
I love to hear that. Can you expand on that a little bit? I know you said that you get together with charities and other local organizations. Are there any that you can mention that people in the Tucson area would know about?
Well, yeah, I mean, we've been doing this a very long time, so we've worked with a lot. There's not really a place where we haven't found a reason to show up and be part of what they have going on, because everybody in this town learns so much from each other, and we thrive off of each other. And so it's been really great. I would still say yes to so many things. And we do the Tucson Festival of Books, which isn't really a charity. It's one of the biggest festivals in the country and biggest celebrations of authors and books. And we do that every year for over 10 years.
I'm so glad that you mentioned them. And then getting back to the food, I want to talk about that sugar honey right in front of me. This is a dish that I don't think I've seen this kind of twist on it before, and you were talking about local beef. This is local honey that you have right here. Go ahead and explain this dish to America.
Yeah, so about 10 years ago, a young man came in our door and asked us if we wanted to sponsor a hive. And he was beginning this, sponsor a hive. I was like, yes, if I don't need to go near it, because I love bees and honey, but so yeah, that's what we've done. We said yes, and so that means we gave him our money to receive this liquid gold from then until now. And he comes and brings it every week. So it's called Dos Manos Apiaries. And his name is Noel. And he is a spectacular human who brings us this deliciousness.
Okay, so tell me, somebody sits down here, what's the best way to dive into this?
This is called our honey board. And when you order this, we bake the bread to order. So when it comes out, it's nice and warm. And when it is nice and warm, this is a creamy goat cheese. And it's very mild here, very smooth. And so you can spread that on along with the honey. And then this you can put on if you want to. It's olive oil, but you don't necessarily need it.
Gotcha. I like the way that you made it. Hopefully I don't get a punch in the face from Steve here. You got his wife making me a dish. It's like, Jay, you're getting too close, buddy. Okay, here we go. Oh, this is so tasty and savory. Yes. That's exactly why I wanted you to make it, because mine wasn't going to look as pretty. That was like a little trick that I used to.
That's why they pay me the big bucks.
I see.
That's it.
Don't throw some more money.
Making bites.
Yeah. Okay. We had this right here. We showcased this lasagna just a second ago. You guys saw this put together. Tell me about this.
All right. So when he was putting this together for you, he was showing you the sheets of lasagna. So we do make that in-house. We have a pasta sheeters. They're going to make these sheets of pasta that get layered with the sauce that we make in-house as well. The local beef that we use is a ground beef. They season it back there, put in layers of that along with a nice creamy ricotta. And we always serve it alongside our homemade focaccia.
Oh, this is good.
It is so good. And it's sat here long enough, because when it first comes out of the oven, you can't take a bite.
A lasagna so good, it'll make you say, Mamma Mia. Okay? Yes. This is terrible. But no, you were right, yeah. As soon as that puppy came out, Steve showed us, and I said,
hands
nope,
up.
hands up.
Yeah.
I said, I don't want to touch it. This is delicious and filling for real. This is the real deal right here. America, stick a fork in me. I'm done. I don't know what else to do. This has been such delicious food. Well, thank you so much, Renee. This is definitely one of America's best restaurants, and I don't even want to leave, but I know I got to get back on the road. But, oh, honey, you're coming with me. America, Renee's brings a lot of heat, but it's time for me to cool down. It feels so beautiful out here in Tucson, Arizona, but I gotta get back on the road. I'm Jay Russell for the AVR Road Show. Remember, don't settle for less. Life is too short for average food.